Mandy Howe asked us, if you and your partner don't belong to a specific clan or the same clan, should you match or not when you go out? Is there a proper mode of presentation, or does it not matter? So what do you do about matchy outfits if you are a couple?
Okay. Why don't we bring Allie in
What
for
is
this
custom?
one? Yes. Allie, as the female in the room.
What?
Yes,
Female.
yes, even you. Would you match? Because we've given our answers on this before, so I want to go to a different perspective first.
Or she can comment on what she finds with people coming into the store.
Yeah,
Indeed.
you could let a woman speak, Rocky.
oh,
No.
indeed.
My short answer is absolutely yes. If I were dressing for me and my significant other, I would absolutely match. I love a good theme. Also wouldn't be opposed to us wearing different tartans. Is it necessary? No, absolutely not. In fact, I think a lot of couples can look a little bit more dynamic when they're wearing different tartans. I might just consider the amount of tartan and the subtlety. You know, if you are both wearing like a David Barr full kilted tartan outfit, jacket, vest, kilt and all, maybe consider how much tartan you're going to wear to compare to that. Yeah.
Fair.
So maybe not a full tartan suit on both partners.
I mean, unless you want to be like the statement couple, which again, I'm into. And I think if anybody could pull it off, it's David.
I think it's probably pretty easy to become the statement couple, actually, if you even just doing any level of matchy match, because I don't know how many people really do it.
Yeah,
So
I have to agree.
my follow-up question would be, in dealing with customers, do you get the impression that more women are concerned about having their husbands or their partners tartan, especially if it's a wedding, or has that gone by the wayside? Or
Nope, it comes up a lot, especially when we're dealing with weddings and events. They are concerned about either matching him or if it's okay to wear their family's tartan alongside his, when either they're getting married or going to, I don't know, like an awards ceremony or something, anything they're doing together. They're like, what should I do? Should he wear mine? Should I wear his? Should we wear our separate tartans? And I'd say yes to all. But I do love the idea of matching, being a statement piece together.
cool. So vote in favor.
I'm all in favor, for sure.
Cool.
Okay. I'd say it depends on the event and how over the top you're going to be, how many other people there are in tartans, things like that. It is something that I think would be good in, I won't say used sparingly, but I think a little goes a long way. So the Kramers would wear, our friends who are quasi-local. We see them every year at Celtic Classic. They come into the store on occasion. When they wear kilts, they always wear the same kilts and the same tops. That is about as far as I would probably go if I was David Barr, American Dream kilt suit. If I was his wife, I would not want to wear a kilted skirt in it and then wear matching red shirts and then have an American kilt, American Dream tam or something like that would be too much. It's definitely overkill. Yes. Some people would even say that just the tartan suit is overkill. Insert photo of Alan coming here, which I think it can be done well depending on the tartan, depending on the individual pulling it off. So I'm not one that thinks it's bad looking, but it's definitely a statement piece. It's definitely look at me, here I am world kind of thing.
Look at me, here I am, right where I belong.
Look at me. Here I am.
I'd say there might be a middle ground with, sorry.
You do Kermit and you got a frog in your throat.
I did, but I think there's a middle ground with doing an outfit which has a tonal quality to the tartan. Like maybe if it's a cocktail event or an evening event, maybe you have a dress which picks up on one or two of the colors in the tartan, so that you don't have to feel like you're bound to doing the tartan specifically, I would say. But it could be fun to play around with it in a more broad artistic sense. Or colors, or even like clan regalia, brooches and stuff, not necessarily on tartan, but both having the same clan brooch if you're the same clan.
Yeah,
but her question was if you're not. So
understood, but that's also kind of just a clan brooch. It's a subtle thing that no one's really going to know except for you and her. What I would also say is maybe like a sash or something small if he's wearing a suit like a pocket square or a necktie, and she's wearing a ball gown in the clan tartan or something like that. I could see that maybe going well. So the complementary one, whichever one of you it is, has a little bit less going on in the outfit. That could be cool.
But again, she was no, she wasn't talking about formality per se, just going out in general.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So I'd say a little goes a long way, but there's no wrong answer. It's your
Right.
heritage. Express it how you want to express it. Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Cool.
Can you believe we did this? I mean, did you plan this?
Yeah. Sparks
yeah.
always fly between us.
Oh my. That. What do you think of matching outfits? Tell us in the comments.